Everyone, my name's Kathy. I'm from the Keiki team of Remax West, and I'm here today with Andrew Scott, who is a person in the musician, a band, and I'm here to interview him.
Awesome.
And thank you for taking this time to be interviewed.
Absolutely.
Tell me a little bit about the band, the name of the band, a little bit about what you do.
Awesome. So I do a lot of solo music.
Okay.
So mostly the stuff that I do is on my own, and it's just under the name Andrew Scott, so nothing too creative. But I also have a band with one of my colleagues. His name's Braden Mitchell. He also has his own sort of independent music thing going on. He does a lot of country type songs.
Right.
I do a lot of like folk rock. When we come together though, we do a lot of like acoustic pop. So like we take Katy Perry songs or like just like Taylor Swift, we kind of make them our own a little bit, kind of funk them up. We're called the Phalo Blues.
Phalo Blues.
Yeah. So
okay.
it came up because we, Bob Ross, the painter, the guy with the big afro.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so one day about a year ago, we were watching Bob Ross and we just decided to put on Bob Ross. And he has this color paint that he uses all the time called Phalo Blue. And every time he says it, we had a good laugh at it. We thought, you know what, that's pretty unique, pretty funny. So we call ourselves the Phalo Blues unofficially.
Very nice. Now, is there a typical instrument that you're predominantly using in your group?
Yeah, so together, him and I, he plays acoustic guitar pretty much exclusively, which he's extremely good at. I play acoustic guitar, but my main thing is piano. So we kind of fuse that together. We have he plays acoustic guitar and sings, and I play piano and sing, and it's a pretty cool sound that we end up making together.
That's great. So where have you performed?
Yeah, so him and I have actually only had the chance to perform once or twice together so far. It's a pretty new relationship, I guess.
Okay.
Myself, it's the Cameron House on Queen Street has been a popular venue. We've played in Burlington, Oakville, a number of places around Toronto. There's a place I played called the Piston up on College, which I think is one of my favorite venues. Just a really cool, like old school, like exposed brick but dark, like pipes and stuff. Very cool, like indie type place. But yeah, all over the GTA.
So are you also available for private functions?
Definitely. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
So if anybody out there is looking for like a wedding venue or anything like that, what I actually specialize in is like classical piano and stuff like that. So I'm actually classically trained on piano.
Wow.
And then if I'm going to do like a wedding function, it'll be just background music, cocktail hour, stuff like that. Sometimes I've done so one time I did a birthday party for this adorable 80-year-old couple.
Oh, so cute.
They sent me out a message online and said, hey, listen, it's my husband's 80th birthday. I've got a page set up online. And basically we want you to play a few of these oldies and sing. Very nice. So I showed up at their house at 9 at night, and they're all just like old partying. And
so the typical music that you play regularly is what kind?
So the stuff that I typically play that I write is more like slow, acoustic, sort of folksy, sort of storytelling type stuff.
Okay.
So really,
like meaningful stuff.
Yeah, like meaningful, like emotion-driven stuff. I'm a bit of a sap that way, I guess. Like the music stuff. I associate and listen to the heavier rock, like Guns N' Roses and all that good stuff. But when I write, it's more from the heart, I suppose.
Very nice. And what made you decide to be a musician?
I actually, so when I was 5, my mom forced me into piano lessons, which at the time I absolutely hated.
I know, everyone does, but you know what? Look at you now.
I know, it's good. Well,
talented.
It's good, but the only problem is that when I was 8, I said, I'm just not going anymore. That's it, I'm done. I hate it too much. I did 3 years, and I thought, that's enough of this. So I quit. For 10 years, I stopped playing. And now I look back, and Mom, if you're watching this, you were right. But I wish I'd stuck with it, because I would be so much better and have so much more in my mind and so much more natural ability, I think.
Okay.
But the reason I got back into it, my grandmother, when I was younger, used to play Phantom of the Opera music.
Oh my goodness.
Piano and
so
sing.
She's talented as well.
Unbelievably. She was actually in a choir, like an international traveling choir of 150 women called the Sweet Adelines.
I've heard of them.
There you go.
Oh my goodness.
There we go.
Wow.
So it's a choir of these women who just travel the world and sing in competition. And so she really inspired me to play piano and kind of stick with that. And yeah, she's been a huge inspiration that way.
Oh, that's awesome. That's
Absolutely.
awesome. So how do they find you?
So I've got Instagram, Facebook, got all the social medias. I'll send those over to you so you can watch
Perfect.
those as well.
So underneath this video, you'll find all that content,
Absolutely.
how to reach out to Andrew. And Andrew, thank you so much
Thank you. This
for
was awesome.
taking the time to meet with us, showing our viewers who you are and
For
what
sure.
you're about.
Thank you so much, Kathy.
Thank you.
Thanks.